Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're doing well today. Our book is one of my most favorite books. It's called Tops and Bottoms, and it's adapted and illustrated by Janet Stevens. I see a bear, and I see another animal right here. What animal is that? What do you notice is on the front cover? I see some corn, I see a carrot, I see a radish. Those are vegetables. And even if you open up and look at the inside cover, I see more vegetables. Tops and bottoms. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, and he had given all of his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. What do you notice about the pages in this book, friends? It's a little different, isn't it? Not far down the road lived a hare. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise who had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off the debt. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and they cooked up a plan. What kind of animal is a hare? Yeah, a rabbit. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear, wake up. It's your neighbor, Hare, and I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profit right down the middle." "Yes, sir, Bear. We're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what'll it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "Do you want the top half or the bottom half? It's up to you. Tops or bottoms?" Let's see," said Bear with a yawn. "I'll take the top half." Hare, "Yeah, right. I'll take the tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal." So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Bear slept, and the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear. You get the tops, and I get the bottoms." So now notice Bear's pile, and notice Hare's pile. Hare and his family dug up the carrots, the radishes, and the beets. And Hare plucked off all the tops, tossed them into a pile for Bear, and he put the bottoms aside for himself. So Bear got the top halves, and Hare got the bottom halves. Bear stared at his pile. "But Hare, all the best parts are in your half." "You chose the tops, Bear," Hare said. "Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this this field again, and this season, I want the bottoms." Hare agreed. "It's a done deal, Bear." So, Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, they watered, and they weeded. And Bear slept while the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms and I get the tops." Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. So there's the bottom parts for Bear. And here's the top parts for Hare. What do you think is going to happen now? Bear looked at his pile and scowled. "Hare, you've cheated me again." "But Bear," Hare said, "you wanted the bottoms this time." Bear growled, "You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms." "You're right, poor old Bear," sighed Hare. "It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal, Bear." So, Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, they watered, and they weeded, and then they watered and they weeded some more. Bear slept and the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and the bottoms." What did they grow this time? What is that? Corn. There in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk, and Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom, and he put them in a pile for Bear, and he pulled off the tassels on the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle, and he placed those in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear? You get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles." "Yes, sir, Bear. It's a done deal." By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, the bottoms, and the middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare brought back his land with profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. The end. Boys and girls, I wonder what you think. Was Hare being fair to Bear? Or do you think that Hare was doing the right thing and it was okay because Bear was not doing any of the work? I just wonder what you think. Maybe you could draw a picture of this story and write down what your opinion is, whether you think Hare was being fair to Bear or whether you think Bear kind of was getting what he deserved since he wasn't doing any of the work. Just something for you to think about today. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.